What's going on, gamers? We finally got some huge GTA 6 news, and it's actually worth talking about. And it comes from Jason Schreier, who interviewed Stray's Zelnick. Yeah, coming right from Rockstar themselves about GTA 6. And, you know, I don't know if you guys remember, but not too long ago, I think it was about a week ago, or maybe a little bit more than that, they were thinking that you only had to wait 3 months to get GTA 6 on PC. It's confirmed here it may be up to a year or a year and a half before the PC version comes. And that's what I was trying to tell people. So if you really think about this, man, Sony really has a huge advantage here now to be able to ride that and sell a bunch of consoles and get the PS5 Pro to be the premium promotion for it. And they have to crack the 60 frames per second, which I think they're going to do. And they have that position. That's crazy. I wonder if Nintendo's going to try to get it on their platform. This is where Microsoft is the other option. And what I'm saying, you better put your stuff on sale. You should have had a mid-gen refresh. You would have had the other more powerful option to do that, because it's not coming to PC. Even if you talk about the Magnus coming out next year, if it is a 1 year or 18-month contract, you're going to have to wait regardless. So there's a lot to talk about here in this interview. We got some key highlight points right here, and we got the chart to look at. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about this. This is definitely going to be something where it's like, no matter what, Sony's in a good position, and it's at the end of their generation, and they're going to finish strong with all their first-party games, and then GTA coming right in and them continuing. They got it set. And you ain't got to worry about Nintendo either. Then Steam Machine's going to come around the corner. They need Half-Life to say, hey, since we're not getting GTA, but we got Half-Life 3, right? Yeah, that's something to talk about. Okay, so Jason Schreier interviewed him, revealing some major tidbits about GTA 6. Yeah, it's right here. As expected, Sony has the marketing deal. I don't know if you guys remember when they did that GTA 6 trailer last time, they didn't even mention Xbox at the bottom. PlayStation was mentioned there. But what was always the home of GTA and what really did huge numbers for it? PS2, everybody knows it's PlayStation. PS3 as well, and then PS1 had the original GTA, but that was top down, you know what I mean? It was a little bit different. But when you got to GTA 3, GTA Vice City, and San Andreas, PlayStation was moving that, and nobody else was. They were at home with Sony, and Rockstar is still sticking to that. Hey, I can respect the loyalty, you know what I mean? And they're not changing on that. And it says, as expected, Sony has their marketing deal. Zelnick confirms the absence of a PC release is not related to the deal, though. Because that's a different thing. You got to get stuff different there. And you know, Rockstar's not going to do that in 3 months. It's going to take some time. I'm telling you guys, you might have to wait a year or more. So it's something to think about, right? This is why I said you want Sony to push something like PSSR 2, because it wasn't ready for PC anyway. So what's the next best option if you don't want to wait? And you ain't worried about money. You banking, right? PSSR 2 with PS5 Pro. Let's stop playing games. So as it says right there, the PC release is not related to the deal. Aiming to deliver a game unlike anything experienced before. As much money as they've made off of GTA 5 and all the milking that's going on, you better believe that this game has even $1.5 billion minimum pumped into it, maybe $2 billion. That's absolutely absurd when you think about people complaining about 200 million budgets, right? GTA is in the billion plus range. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, that's if you're going to be doing that, then of course you'll be able to crack that 60. I'm telling you, watch Rockstar do it. Watch, guys, I'm telling you, 8 years of development, terrifying expectations. It is like, this is probably the highest expectations that somebody probably had for a game in history. It's going to be the most expensive video game ever made historically, and it's going to be the biggest video game launch in history. So with all that going on, this is why you like digital, because imagine sitting in a physical line for GTA 6. No, thank you. Dude's gonna be out there camping for days, bro. I'm telling you, man. Imagine that physical. You're not gonna be able to supply it. That's why with digital, you ain't got to worry about that. You can sit right in your home, man. Look, I already got it. You know what I mean? And you want the single player to kind of take what it takes. But I tell you, when that multiplayer comes out, they better be prepared, man. Guys, I don't know what to tell you, but I have a feeling that it's going to crash, because it's going to be absolutely insane. And I'm not a huge GTA guy myself. I played all of them. I enjoy them, but I don't hang around forever. I think with this one, though, I might, just because it's going to do something different for the medium of gaming. And you know, I kind of want to get that going on my channel too and do some streaming. Expect me to stream that a lot. So source Bloomberg, this is official. This is not something that's a rumor, and it's not something that's made up. Going down here, we're going to get to the highlights right now. The Strauss Zelnick interview. Marketing deal with Sony confirmed. Of course, what is Xbox going to do? They don't have the base. Sony has the base, and it's always been that way, and they know they're going to be able to get to over 100 million easy with them. No problem. The deal does not include console exclusivity. They're just saying that there's a marketing deal already, and it's going to be about that PS5 Pro, and this in general. It's going to be all PlayStation. So that's going to be where it's going to be at. That's what Rockstar's pushing, since PC's not going to be there. And we don't know if they're going to make a Switch 2 version, though with the money they have. Hey, man, I think they should. Go for it on everything. The goal for Grand Theft Auto 6 is to deliver something that's never been before experienced. Been in development for more than 8 years, is estimated to be one of the most expensive games. Terrifying expectations for the game, Take-Two CEO says. Of course it's going to be terrifying. Like I said, they have a bar that everybody is sitting there saying, look, as long as it's been delayed, as much as you've made off of GTA 5, as huge as GTA 5 has been and how much sales it's had, you're going to have to blow the roof off with this launch. It's going to have to embarrass everything to where people are sitting back like, man, this game's just scaring me. Like, we've seen it, like people waiting for the GTA 6 launch window so they can know when to put their games in another position before or after, because they're scared of the launch and it's just going to come like the biggest well of all time and just gobble up all the space. It's going to happen. And we got some answers here now. Now we know what's going on. It's all about pushing this with PlayStation. So no matter what, Sony's going to be able to get those sales, guys. There's nothing you can do about that. And they got themselves in that position. That's why I say that everybody knows this too. There is a monopoly with GTA 2, I think, included with the way people make certain moves. Definitely if you know what type of position you hold in the game. Positions matter big time. We all know this. So going down into the comment section, we see Fodder saying, not having a PC release day one is silly. It's not 2018 anymore. PC is bigger than console. That is not true. Nintendo has a bigger base than PC, and so does Sony. When we talk about active users, because you want to talk about all these fake numbers they tried to make up, it's like, dude, it's not real. Look at the Steam database and you're going to see that. A lot of stuff is people just still putting up something and you're on your browser, but they never touch anything. When you get on the Nintendo Switch, you're getting on there and it's 100% gaming. I'm talking about people actually playing video games live right now and playing a video game. Go look at Steam active users and tell me you think a lot of people are playing video games compared to what's live playing on PlayStation and Nintendo. If you want to say it's bigger than consoles, then you have to combine Xbox, Nintendo, and PlayStation combined together right now and see how many active players are online playing video games. Then go on the PC database, go to Steam if you want to. Go to Windows Store, ain't nobody on there, you know what I mean? Go to whatever, GOG, whatever, and tell me how many live active users are playing. Stop playing games with me. No, we've seen the total users per month. Steam had like, what was it? Active per month? You know what I mean? I know PlayStation and Nintendo had 130 million monthly. Do you really want to play this game? Yeah, I mean, if you want to talk about mobile too, but that's mobile. Once again, people are just on the cell phone, so they include that. It's deceptive. It's like, but when I think about Nintendo, I'm turning on the Switch to not get on Netflix, to not go to browser and get on Twitter, to not get on YouTube. You know what I mean? No. I'm playing a game. Most likely when people get on PlayStation, even though it's a hybrid conglomerate device, it's mostly for gaming. But yeah, you can sit there in a party chat and just sit there and relax. Nintendo is straight gaming. Xbox, same thing again, though their base is very small now compared to what it used to be. But the idea here is that's not why. Rockstar has already explained this to you. They can't get the PC version out in time. They don't have the time. They're double down, triple crunching. Dudes working, passing out on the couch, sleeping in there, probably waking up, eating some food when they wake up in the middle of the night. They can't even leave the office because they have to get that game out by November. They cannot delay the game anymore, I'm telling you. So trying to work on the PC version, which is a whole different beast, to reduce down the cheating, to get in all that going, make sure people don't mod it because they want the organic experience. It's not the same, bro. Like, and then you got to deal with AMD drivers. You got to deal with NVIDIA drivers. You got to think about other coding aspects going in. Nah, it's going to take some time. So that's why that's happening. So, damn, Justin Schroeder interviewing the very real people he screwed over with the Trailer 1 leak. It feels unreal. Dunk on Chud's guy. Guys, I tell you what, it's absolutely funny when it comes to this guy because there's always something going on with him that's kind of like some meme that you can always pull up. So, yeah, it's funny to me. He says, I think it's safe to say November 19 is lock-in. We are officially in endgame. Yeah, it's over now. GTA 6 is not getting delayed. So this is something that's officially happened. And I think a lot of developers want this because then it gives them an idea of when they can launch their games and get their games ready. You see what I mean? Yeah, you know, it's like, okay, now we know it's not getting delayed. It's the real deal. Sony's going to be the face of the biggest third-party launch in gaming history. They have it. Nintendo doesn't need to do that because they're that OG. You know what I mean? But I think eventually Rockstar should get a GTA 6 version for Switch 2 and just, you know, put it at like 540p, upscale it to like 1080p or something, 30 frames, get it going. You know what I mean? You could do it. You could do that with DLSS. And at that point, Nintendo needs to work with them and say, hey, let's get mini frame generation going to where we can get that extra 50 or 15 frames per second to get it up to 30 plus solid to where it doesn't drop. Or if you want to have a VRR 40 or something, if they get VRR in the dock, they need to think about that type of stuff when it comes to these type of games because it is going to be demanding. But if you can see Resident Evil 9 and Pragmata, you mean to tell me Rockstar can't do it? They're got to in optimizing, and they got as much money as they want to be pumped in an engine that could be scalable down to the Series S. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, don't tell me if you're getting it on the Series S, you're not going to be able to do that. You don't want to miss out that window. Just in case, you know what I'm saying? Work on that too with the PC version. But yeah, we got our answers here. What do you guys think about this right here? I mean, there's not much else information. I was literally scrolling past Twitter and then I saw this right over here. It's all over. Take-Two CEO console players are core consumers for Rockstar. They're saying that this is where home has been and this is the core. This is where the heart is at. This is where our heart is at. It's with console gaming. And it's blowing up right now. GTA 6 set for consoles November 19, 2026 before PC. It is not something to guess. It's not some stuff where somebody said on the side. No, this is official. So there it is, November 19th, with PC following later. Sticking to Rockstar's tradition of prioritizing console players as the core audience. Zelnet confirmed a Sony marketing deal exists, but denied it causes exclusivity or delays on the PC version. So that's not why that's happening. So people cannot think that that's going on. Much like the GTA's 5's 2-year console to PC gap that boosted sales, PC fans voiced their frustration online, some eyeing the optimized version later, while analysts forecast over 25 million launch copies amid hype from trailers with nearly 500 million views. So we have our answer right here why it's not coming to PC. It's not because Sony's trying to screw over PC gaming and start making up all this nonsense. Hey, man, it's been crazy lately in the PlayStation world with all this, all these posts. I have to tell you, the drama has been absolutely insane. But hey, you know what? Sony will be all right. So there it is, guys. We got our answer. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. Are you excited for GTA 6 now finally being answered and saying that it's not going to be delayed and that it is official, November 19th? Set that date in lock, put that check mark on your calendar, go ahead and start doing your countdowns, because when people see stuff like that, they start doing their countdowns and it's finally going to be here. So yeah, get your content ready around it, your channel, your streaming, all that, whatever, you know. I'm kind of excited for this because I think that this game is actually going to set insane benchmark. So let's see where it goes. But what I'm looking forward to be more and true more than anything this year is that Ocarina of Time remake. Hey man, this one is the highest rated video game of all time for a reason. I'm telling you right now, I'm excited for that. But yeah, guys, keep on gaming no matter what platform you're on. Peace out.